What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 81 of our Madden 23 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here on the channel. Philadelphia coming into the final couple weeks here of the 2026 season, looking for that 17-0 season. Richardson last week wins himself Offensive Player of the Week for Week 15. So there you go. That's going to be 36 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, an overall good game. So coming into this game right now, the 14-0 Eagles taking on the 5-9 Washington Commanders. The Commies, the worst team in the NFC East, plain and simple. They're pretty bad at the whole football thing. You know, Grayson McCall here, he's probably their best bright spot. That's why they're ranked so highly in the passing offense. Dude's just an absolute gunslinger of a quarterback. You know, I don't know. I guess it's just the way the play calling works and the schemes work and how the coaching works in these games is that you just kind of have quarterbacks just fall into the mantra of whatever the game says they are. So no matter what quarterback you have, say for like the Bucks, will always do good. Same with the Chiefs quarterbacks will always do good. Just because that's the schemes they run, the play calling they run, they're just designed to be overpowered, to be gross, and to have any quarterback, no matter who it is, you know, just be the best they could possibly be as a member of that team. Plain and simple, honestly, it's, you know, coming into this, we're just looking to have a good game. Come on, good game here against the Commanders. 2 players getting upgrades, Bijan or Robinson being the first one. Upgrade that receiving back because he's 99 power and elusive back, so 93 now receiving back. Go on, get them soft hands, baby. Absolute soft hands. This man's gonna fondle balls and catch balls and handle balls like it's no one's business. Jamori Robinson right here. Here he comes. 75 overall with a +3 right there. Make him a 76 overall. He's getting up there. You know, a pretty decent backup right there. 76 overall for a backup linebacker. That's nothing to scoff at. But coming into this game, Nick Sirianni and this Philadelphia Eagles team, they are ready to get the game going. You know, last week, I guess start of the season right there, that 1,300 yards, 101 receptions for Scary Terry. But he's taken on none other than Anthony Richardson and this Philadelphia Eagles team. Philadelphia, they are one of the best teams in the league. And they could be possibly the first team to ever go 17-0 in a regular season. You know, 17-0 in the regular season, maybe go 20-0 and win out entirely. I'm talking every round of the playoffs, including the Super Bowl, end up 20-0 on the season. That's going to be the kind of season that Philadelphia is looking for, you know, coming into this week. But yards per attempt, 9 yards per attempt, 64% completion. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad at all for Philadelphia. Now taking a look here at the Commanders. 34 passing touchdowns, 40, just call it 200 yards, 63% completion. I mean, they're not a bad team. Not a bad team either. But I'm just saying Philadelphia is that much better when it comes to roster construction. Plain and simple. You know, Philadelphia comes in here. You know, they're the better special teams unit, the better quarterback, running back, all that fun stuff. 4th and 3, Philadelphia starts this game off with a turnover on downs, stopping the Washington Commanders. Out comes Richardson and the Philadelphia Eagles as they get this game started. 4,300 yards, 41 touchdowns, 8 picks on the season for Anthony Richardson. So Richardson looking to have himself a big game, a big couple weeks in, you know, the rest of this episode as we're looking to finish out the 2026 regular season. 3rd and 1, handoff to Bijan, who gets a first down, and then a little extra on that. 3 carries, 64 yards, and a touchdown so far on the day. 3rd and 6, that's going to be a hit as we're throwing that ball is forced away. Now up 17-3 to 3rd and 6. Now Richardson throws that one underneath the CD, and CD Lamb has himself a first down. So Philadelphia now, 2nd and goal from the 1, hand off, and that's going to be a touchdown right there for the tight end. Zach Ertz, you know, playing as the fullback, goes up 23-3. Up 24-3, Philadelphia again. Bijan or Robinson. He's going to be stopped a yard shy of the first down. You hate to see that one right there. That's a real momentum killer, honestly, to not get the first down. 4th and 1. Come on, Philly's going for it. QB keeper, and Richardson will be He's going to be stopped short right there. Come on. You got to be doing better than that. How does the QB keeper not work? How does the QB keeper in that situation not work? Second, 7 still up 24-3. Bijan Robinson gets it again. He's taken down at the 5-yard line. If you guys haven't noticed by yet, we're going to be playing the highlights in this one. So we're only playing the quicker games since there are 3 games in this episode. QB sneak with Richardson. This one goes for the first down. That's going to be a touchdown for Anthony Richardson. Rushing touchdown. Puts us up 30-3 against the Commanders to start off this 4th quarter. Now up 31-3. The Commanders offense looking to get something going. And that's going to be batted around on 4th and 14. No interception there, unfortunately. McCall held to just over 100 yards passing. 3rd and 10 now. That's going to be a handoff to L.J. Johnson, who kicks to the outside. He's going to be taken down at the 5-yard line. Going into the final 2 minutes of this game right there. Philly, you're going to score again. 42 seconds left. Handoff to L.J. And L.J., he's in the end zone right there. Big touchdown for Philadelphia. Going up by 38-10 on this one. So Philadelphia, final 40 seconds of this game. That's a wrap. Game over, baby. Philadelphia, they take the victory, going 15-0 now on the season. 2 wins away from going 17-0. 2 wins. 2 wins, Philly. You could do it. You can get those last 2 wins. You can go 17-0, and you could bring home the next 3 victories after that. I know it. I know you can do it. The fans know you can do it. You know, the front office knows you can do it. The head brass knows this team can do it. Plain and simple that this is going to be the first team to ever win 17 games in a season. Richardson, 14 for 18, 147 yards. 109 yards rushing for Bijan Robinson, 2 touchdowns. 109 yards receiving for CeeDee Lamb. Bijan, 948 from Goddard. Let's see, 1 sack allowed by Malata. Tackles were led by Tremaine Edmonds with 7. Let's see, tackles for loss. A couple players had 1 tackle. 3 sacks on the game. Sweat, Hassan, and Jordan Davis. 1 pick from Noah Daniels. That's cornerback 4 right there. Elliott was perfect on the day. Gillikin had 1 punt for 57 yards. Blankenship had a kick return. L.J. Johnson had 2 punt return yards. All right, that's how it's going to go right now. Tremaine Edmonds, after a 7-tackle game, he gets himself an upgrade. He's up to a 95 overall now, plus 3 morale, plus 1 the team play right there. And he's a scheme fit now, thanks to that field general boost right there. 95 overall middle linebacker. So coming into this week against the Colts, what are we going to do? You know, it's Jalen Hurts versus Philadelphia. I'm pretty sure Jalen Hurts should still be their starting quarterback. I'm not sure. They may have drafted someone, actually. I don't know. I know we traded Jalen Hurts to the Colts. So is Jalen Hurts still in the Colts? That's going to be the main question. Is he still their starter? You know, hopefully he's still the starter. I think that'd be a pretty fun game to worry about, you know, trying to stop our former quarterback again. You know, we had to face Carson Wentz at the start of this series, facing Jalen Hurts beginning at the end of this series or close to the end of this series. I think it's a pretty cool turnaround right there. You know, it's just me personally. I think it's a cool turnaround, honestly. Moving, I guess, into the rest of this series. It seems anyone's going to be injured coming into this week's game. Fingers crossed that no one of value is hurt, actually. Because that's the last thing I want to happen is have one of our star players go down with an injury. We're good there. Offensively, let's see the offense. The offense kicking well. Come on, offense. You can do it. I believe the offense can come out and be very good at this, and they are. The offense is good. Mason Richmond right there, backup right tackle, sitting behind Kelvin Banks. He's up to an 81 overall there. You know, glitch captaincy right there. He's not a captain on this team. Greg Penn III, you know, he's that middle linebacker 3 sitting behind Jeremiah Trotter, who's kind of gets the start over Kaiser on the outside, but kind of still the backup to Tremaine. I don't know, we got kind of a little bit of a logjam at linebacker right now. Marcus Mariota, 68 improviser now. But coming into this game, not Frank Reich. Yeah, Frank Reich, not the head coach of this Colts team anymore. He was the head coach in, I guess, episode 3. But Jalen Hurts, 3,900 yards, 34 touchdowns, 8 picks on the season for Jalen Hurts. You know, kind of turning into his own man out here in Indianapolis. Definitely, you know, the Colts getting their first real quarterback since Andrew Luck retired. Andrew Luck sitting here and, had a whole offense schemed around him. He retires like a week before the season starts, and then it's like, hey, Jacoby Brissett, figure it out. Figure out how to play football, for an offense that's not designed for you to play in. But coming into this week, I feel like Philadelphia has a pretty good shot against their former QB. If there is a team, if there's a player that I'd want to beat Philadelphia, it would be Jalen Hurts. And it's kind of like one of those shows of respect where it's like, hey, you gave up on me, and this is what I'm doing over here, and it's a tip your cap to him. Tip your cap to the tip your cap to the poor guy. He's earned it. He's earned the respect of Philadelphia. He left Philly, a lot of pressure on him. The entire franchise was put on his shoulders, and it just didn't work out that way for him. It's a real shame, honestly, when you break it down to it. But first and 10 to start this game off. That's a handoff to Bijan or Robinson. Here you go, breaks the tackle, and he's down at the 36-yard line. So getting this game started, we're at the 8-minute mark right now. 7:30 left here, second and 10. That's a pass over the middle. That's going to be caught from Dallas. Got it. Second and 10 again, 6:49 left. Throwing that one a little bit deeper. That's going to be caught by A.J. Brown down at the 30-yard line. Big catch, A.J. Brown. You like to see that one right there. 21-yard reception. Nick Sirianni's pretty proud of himself. Now, first and 10, just over 6 minutes remaining. Philadelphia, they're going to float that one over the linebackers there. And A.J. Brown again with the big catch takes us down to the 7-yard line here into the red zone. We're sitting 3 for 5 in the day. First and goal, throwing that one. That one's just absolutely whiffed on a wide open Devontae Smith. But now we get the ball back, 2:50 left. That's a handoff to Devontae Smith. Smith cuts to the inside, cuts back to the outside, and he's going to be down at the 1-yard line. 15-yard rush for the wide receiver. And now first and goal, handoff to Bijan, and Bijan, he trucks his way into the end zone right there for the first touchdown of the game here. So Philly, after a red zone turnover, they get the first score. 7-0 Philly, looking to stop Jalen Hurts and this Colts offense. He's checking it down right there. That's going to be a first down. 2 for 7 on the day passing-wise. Way to go. Third and goal now. Hurts, he's scrambling, and he's going to throw that one away. And that's going to be a field goal. Second and goal now from the 3, and that's a touchdown for Philadelphia. A.J. Brown with the big catch right there, and Philly goes up 14-3 on this one. Now, start of this third quarter, 14-3. Philly's got the ball. They're making their way down the field. Got it. He's taken down at the 26-yard line. Richardson, 1 touchdown, 2 picks on the day. Not the best day for Anthony Richardson. But getting that pass into the end zone to A.J. Brown. That's kind of evening out, though. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for the Philly QB. Now 24-3 the score is. Underneath will go Jalen Hurts to the tight end right there. Hurts 5 for 14. Now second and 6. Hurts dropping back. He's scrambling. Pressure. Throwing. That one's right to the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. Edmonds led the team in tackles last week. He's got himself an interception this week. Let's go Tremaine Edmonds. Big turnover right there for Philadelphia. Nick Sirianni and this Eagles squad, they run out the clock, and they just kind of embarrass the Indianapolis Colts right now. 24-3. Kind of shutting down your quarterback. That's not something you want to have happen. Philadelphia knows how to contain Jalen Hurts. Hurts played in this city for 3 years. And, he got contained. Philadelphia knew what they had to do. They understood the assignment. They executed on it. Don't let him scramble to the outside. Sweat, Hassan Reddick, that's what they did. They neutralized his ability to bounce to the outside. They mitigated his running ability, which, honestly, is the best thing you could do for a mobile quarterback. Don't let them have an option to use their legs. Force them to be one-dimensional. Stop them from being who they are, and make their game uncomfortable. Philly, they got a couple sacks on the day. A couple tackles for loss, 3 sacks, 2 from Breezy, 1 from Sweat, 1 pick. But that's kind of stuff. You don't have to get the sacks. You don't got to get all the tackles for losses. Sometimes just the pressures, the QB hits that come after the throw, stuff like that. That's all things that can disrupt the quarterback's game. Coming into the final week of the season, Philadelphia is sitting at a crisp 16-0. Looking to be the first team to go 17-0 in the regular season. Yes, 17-0 in the regular season. That is an accomplishment that no team has ever done before. Especially because the 17-game season is one of the newer things headed to the NFL. But Philadelphia are looking to etch themselves in the history book. They're 16-0, taking on the 8-8 Los Angeles Rams. And now they're looking to be 17-0, taking on the 8-9 Rams, hopefully by the end of this game. Philadelphia, Anthony Richardson, Bijan Robinson, they are the go-to players on this squad right now. Honestly, the whole offense kind of runs through those guys. If one has an okay game, usually the other ends up stepping up and having themselves, a pretty good game in their own rights. Bijan Robinson goes off for 200 yards one week. Richardson goes off for 300 passing yards the next week. The two kind of just go hand in hand and end up just bringing out the best in each other. Now, going through this, making sure there's no injuries going into the final week of the season. A lot of these starters are going to get some rest, which they've deserved. They're not going to play the full game. They're going to play maybe the first drive, first quarter, and they're going to start slowly getting subbed out. So that may be a hindrance to Philadelphia's ability to, to win 17 in a row in a season. But this team isn't designed to be like, oh man, we need to go 17-0. This team is built to win championships. Championships. That's what Philly is looking for. They want to win, and they want to win them now. Cam Drury is number 86 overall. Right there, upgrade that power. Scheme fit right guard. 87 with the +2 to morale right there. Look at that. Our least, overall-wise, our lowest overall offensive lineman is an 87 overall normal dev right guard. In itself, there's a lot of teams that's probably their best offensive lineman. 87 overall. Philadelphia's just been blessed with having great offensive linemen, drafting great offensive linemen, and having them develop to the best of their abilities. That's something that, a lot of teams wish they could say happened to their teams, but not a lot of that does happen. But Philadelphia, though, they're getting ready to head out onto the field. Now out comes the Los Angeles Rams here. They're ready to go too. They're in front of their home crowd. Philadelphia, if this is in front of the link, this is an easy write-off to go 17-0. But having to play in enemy territory does complicate things just a little bit. 42 sacks, 11 picks on the season for the Rams defense. So overall, they did pretty adequate, honestly. I'm not going to say that they didn't do a good job, but 41 sacks, 21 picks for Philadelphia. I'm just saying Philadelphia, just a little bit better, honestly. Just in my opinion, though. Just in my opinion. I do say, probably about a quarter of those interceptions did come from, one game. Thanks, Baker. Appreciate you. But getting ready to get this game underway. Philadelphia, they are 60 minutes away from being 17-0 in the regular season. Philadelphia 7-0 here. Start this game off. Hand off to Zach Ertz, and Ertz has himself a first down. Now 2nd and 2 right there from the 50. Richardson gonna get that to Devontae Smith, and Marcus Mariota, actually. I apologize. Marcus Mariota, he takes over for Anthony Richardson as this is the final game of the season, and not to injure starting quarterback Anthony Richardson. Didn't realize we jumped from the first quarter to the second quarter. But pressure on Mariota this time. 4th and 14 now. Forcing the punt is Nolan Smith. 3rd and 19. Come on, Philadelphia. Get the Rams off the field. That's what you need to do. That one's going to be intercepted. Big interception right there for Philadelphia. Vontae Maddox with the pick. Way to go. Now 3rd and inches. 14-7. Marcus Mariota under center. Hands that one off to L.J. Johnson. L.J. Johnson has the first down and then some. 2012... Chip Kelly, he's rolling in his grave right now. The fact that his Oregon QB is finally a member of the Eagles, and he didn't have to trade, to give away and trade the entire draft and young core to acquire him. That's absolutely insane right there. J.J. McCarthy scores a rushing touchdown. It's a tie game now. The Rams with the ball spinning. How are these damn spinning throws? How many QBs can make these spinning throws? And there's that's a thing. It's a thing we do. That one going off deep, and that's going to be a Cooper Kupp touchdown. Final 2:30 left. The Rams take the late lead in this one. So Marcus Mariota, tasked with tying this game up. Final drive of the game. Mariota, he sails that one, overthrows it. That one's broken up. Philadelphia 4th and 10, 2:11 left. 4th and 10, if we don't get this one, game over. Come on, game over, man. That one's underneath to Goddard. Goddard has himself the first down. And there you go. McVay not happy. 2nd and 10 now, minute 55. Come on, Mariota, you can do it. That one's being aired out deep to Devontae Smith, and Smith, he's down to 31-yard line. Big throw from Marcus Mariota. 1st and 10 now, Mariota, he's gonna find end zone throw, underthrown to A.J. Brown. That one's picked off right there. They're gonna mark him down at the 1. So Philly can maybe get a stop right here, but they can't. Sean McVay ends the undefeated season right there by the Philadelphia Eagles. 16-1 is their final record. The Rams go 9-8, winning their 9th of the season. Just an absolute brutal way to lose this one. The Rams, if they had to go up against probably Richardson, this game's over. But the fact that you have Marcus Mariota out there for your final week, it's just not. Philadelphia just wasn't in a position, they could have gone to go 17-0. And are you going to blame Philadelphia for valuing the safety of their quarterback over an arbitrary stat line? Who knows? Who knows what all these people are going to think? It's a smart plan moving forward. You give your starting quarterback, hopefully the MVP of the league. He had himself a mighty good season, honestly. But Philadelphia, they're going to the playoffs. They have themselves a first-round bye. They're locked up already. They have nothing to worry about. So why go out there? Why risk injury to Richardson, to Bijan Robinson? You bring in Mariota, you bring in L.J. Johnson for these reasons in themselves. Have these guys play when your team is up, when your team doesn't need to play their starters. It's plain and simple, honestly. That's my thinking, at least. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, hit that like button. Comment down below as the next episode we move forward into the playoffs. But as I mentioned, though, peace out. Stay super classy. I'll catch you guys on episode 82 of our Madden.